We're back with the Burp Suite stuff today. Extensions, coding an extension, probably using the proxy Python library. Ideally it would be nice. There's a tool called Bbot. That's a really good enumeration tool, arguably the best right now. And I'd like to code a proxy extension that's a replay proxy that will replay requests around subdomain enumeration endpoints into Burp Suite sitemap and will auto-populate the sitemap. So yeah, that's where we're at. What up, Hunter? Good to see you, brother. Happy Friday. Proxy.py Python library. What up, Nat? Happy Friday, brother. Also, we'll be deploying on-prem infrastructure soon. So Home Live is getting a huge makeover, a facelift today once the monitor mounts come in. So we'll be running 4 monitors, 5 with laptop, and then I'm gonna move my desk and we can set up the server rack behind it too. But it is going to be a massive revamp. Anyways, so we have Burp Suite. There's also a Burp Suite update. I have not looked into the update notes, but they have changed the GUI quite a bit. Alright, so let's go to profiles to make sure. Okay, so it's all of these plus no cookie. So what I ended up doing in the config was some of the issues with, yeah, dude, Nat, ideally that would be perfect. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get, I think it's an R610 server, and then I'm just going to install Proxmox on it and just deploy a bunch of different environments. So there should be like a full AD environment, sandbox environment. We'll have a SOC center LAN segment to monitor everything. It'll be so cool. It's literally going to be the coolest network diagram of all time. It's like, yeah, you see some home lab network diagrams and they're like, oh, I got like a little file share and they're like storing movies on it. We're going to have some crazy shit going on. It's going to be all sweet tools. Yeah, we can put little flags around. But what I did with the profiles was I did a JQ statement for JSON into the insertion points for insert cookies false, which creates these no cookies profiles, meaning it won't interrupt your session while you test. So if you're doing session-based testing, what up, Born again? You don't really want to mess with the cookies because it's going to interfere with that. So the scan profiles will run. There's one that audits the cookie parameters. Then there's another one that doesn't audit cookie parameters. Similar to like, it's not necessarily unauthenticated testing, but it's one less variable. I mean, it's pretty common anyways to go in and edit, like don't modify certain parameters. But, yes. So, the idea with the replay proxy, I got it from FFuff. I got it from a video, and they called it Poor Man's Automation, where they used this replay proxy flag to map it to Burp Suite. So the requests that are 200s, because you can filter an FFuff by like status codes, whatever, or by whatever you want to, right? Status codes are just easier because you don't want to get all the fuzzing requests in here. Excuse me. But what the replay proxy will do is it will replay the request within Burp Suite, so you can see all of your CLI, like the successful FFuff commands, and it pipes it right out to here. So what I want to do is create a replay proxy that you can do for other tools. Maybe universal. I don't really know yet. So I've been looking into proxies this morning. Also, if you look up cats or dogs on browser, there's a good Easter egg. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's on the screen. It's pretty cool. If we go to proxy Python library, I can't spell proxy.py. What do we have for scope? So the example I was using earlier was XSS strike. To try and capture these requests. So if we do history grep XSS strike.py. I'm curious if these are going to show up in the browser. What's also nice about proxy PY is you can deploy it from the command line, similar to HTTP server. It doesn't look like anything's coming through. So if we do proxy for 8081, let's see, what is a replay proxy? There we go, replay proxy. This music's a bit much right now. That's a good one. These don't link to anything. So if we do proxy port 8081, now let's take burp and see if these requests come through. It does not look like these are going through. So I know there is also a proxy flag with this, and now it's going through. If I disable this, will it still work? It does. That's interesting. Does it automatically send it to 8080? Using proxies. Defaults to 8080. You have to set up your proxies in core config py, and then you can use the proxy switch to use them whenever you want. Okay, so let's see how they're forwarding this, because we may be able to just borrow this code. So it defaults to 8080. Where is it?
Best to give me a loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me a loyalty.
I want to see how they set this up. Modes. Scan. You know what'll be easier is to just do this. CD core. So let's do cat all grep dash I proxy prox, and let's also do Before that line, we want the 2 lines before it. And then after that line, we want 2 lines after it. Oh, it's requests. Proxies equal core.config proxies. Else if get valid or some data. So if the request, what is this doing? Oh, if it's a GET request. So it's always configured. So they're just using request proxies. Okay. So, I mean, can we just make our own iteration of that? Because not all tools are going to have proxy, right? So if we go back. We need to forward it. So we don't need to set up another proxy, we just need to forward that. Okay, so let's actually try this. Let's do this, no proxy flag. And let's do bash pipe command to a proxy. Start the proxy, configure my browser to use. Oh, okay, so it's before. So let's do this. Let's do proxy port 8080. Grab that. Address already in use. That is true. I can grab. What if we set that to 8081? And then we come over to burp and we do proxy. Let's add it. Bind to port 8081. No, because it's going to start another proxy. It would be after then? Gosh. Pipe output to... It'll be like T. What up, Alvin? I appreciate you. I hope you're having a good Friday. Bash create replay proxy. You know, let's just do this. How can I take a command in Linux that's a tool that makes a bunch of requests like comics to test for RCE and replay that into Perps proxy. Oh. So it'll be a proxy. No way. Okay. This is gotta be really cool then. Let's see, proxy chains. So we're not going through. Okay, so if we run this command with proxy chains, that works. That does not work. Why is that? Oh, it'll just be sudo. Let's remove. Let's enable proxy DNS. There we go. Now, oh, look at that. Okay, so this is very cool, very cool, very cool, because we can make let's do this. Let's do nano replay.sh. No, replay dot .sh. Is proxy chains installed by default? Okay, this is gonna be really, really cool now. So just to kind of write it out, This is gonna be custom, and it's gonna be called replay.sh. Or actually, it's gonna be a Bebop module. We'll just do replay.sh for now. There will be a Python version also. So what the tool is going to do is it's going to install proxy chains, modify config files so it runs through HTTP port 8080 instead of SOX 5 Tor, which is on 9050. And then it should, it'll, so there's a couple options. We can either run it as like a shell almost, how like you can just, you don't have to include proxy chains, it'll automatically just append proxy chains to every request. Or I guess you could just maybe what we could do is modify it so there is a symlink between P and proxy chains. So instead of having to write out proxy chains every time, you could just say P. You could literally just do like P and then command. That could be cool. But ideally I wanted to do it as a GitHub of a Burp Suite module, or a Bebop module. Which actually we don't even have to do in the VM. We could just do this IRL on the main. So let's throw that away for now. Let's open up Visual Studio Code. Let's do new window. New file. Python file. Let's save it. Let's make a new directory called tools. And then within tools we'll make another one and call it proxy chains. And we'll call this replay. So let's go back to GitHub. Look up Bebop. What up, Dante? I saw it. I saw it. Where were have I forked a repo? Where is this? Locate Bebot. Sudo update DB. This is a big update. So the whole idea is to create an extension that replays requests into Burp Suite to populate sitemap, which is already handled. So this is the fundamental, and it's going to use proxy chains, which there's a lot of freedom around. Holy fuck. Okay. Locate Bebot. We're up jackpos 23. I don't know if I pulled that one. Let's do seeding tools. Get clone. Okay, so in order to do this, what is poetry? Nice. Okay, so that's pretty slick. I think we already have poetry shell. Oh, okay. I guess not. It's already installed. So poetry manages all your dependencies. That's too cool. In the name of immutability. Now any changes you make in the code will be reflected in the Bebot command. Okay. So now, what if we want to make a module? Let's do open folder. Fuck, I love coding. Bebot modules. Don't like shitty music though. Go on, we're really reaching here. Okay. Okay, so let's add a new file. And this is going to be called proxy change.py. From bebop modules base, import base module, include the base module. Declare a class that inherits from base module. The class must have the same name as your file. Oh, class. Okay, that's gonna be proxy change. And then let's replace it with proxy change. With proxy change. Singular or plural? Fuck it. What that grammar be anyways? Okay. Watch events. Do we have a list of events? The class must have the same name as your file. Define and watch events what type of data your module will consume. Define and produce events what type of data your module will produce. Define via flags whether your module is active or passive. It's safe. We want proxy chains for
storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
What kind of events would we want to watch for?
Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song.
Also, is that the right one? It is. Okay. Proxy Chains 4 is the one that we want. So here's the setup.
Turn us to thousands.
4.17.
And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon. Turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go.
Is this the one we want? What the hell is proxy? Is proxy chains for? Proxy chain dash NG? Pseudo nano, Etsy, proxy. What is what? A preloader which hooks calls the sausage. What is the difference? This version. What is the difference between proxy change 4 and proxy change 3? What up, Roman? We're good, we're coding, and I love when we get to code.
Still hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live.
Okay. Same thing. Just different color paint. So let's do GitHub proxy chains ng. How are other modules set up to pull from releases? Let's see. What's another tool here? Sublister. Let's go on API. Telerik. Dash config get, which is down here. Where's another tool?
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see
From Wafoof, import main.
they know we'll burn down
What?
the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain.
Scanner.
Tonight we gonna let it just like the sunrise. We gonna let it rain.
Files. Helper. Jesus. Oh, that's the website. I appreciate it, Rum. It is art. This art tends to be sloppy, though.
Just like a spark
What would be an
that's
internal?
can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we
Oh, these are all the different types of output?
I see danger
Uh,
in us. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise. We gonna let it
how is it doing this? Get wordless signatures. Depths installer. Okay, well. Testing your new module. Module setup method is used for performing one-time so that I can't download where the list.
Yeah.
What is self in this sense? It's just pulling in all these parameters then, instead of having to input. Okay, so I mean, what would be the ideal scenario to run this? That's why I'm so confused. Like Postman. All these are API. Hurdler. These are websites. Scan. Oh, EPS Ansible. Dependencies. Oh. I think we need this. I think we do need that. So now let's do module config options. What up, Nat? Create the proxy chains module for it, and all proxy chains is going to do the module. Well, again, keep scope realistic for now, then we'll build. But what I wanted to do is replay successful requests into Burp Suite so it can populate the sitemap. So it'll centralize everything back to Burp. Bebop automates module dependencies with Ansible. If your module relies on a third-party binary. That's so funny. That's the exact one that I copied. Shut up. That's Ansible. What is DEPS APT? What if we just do like proxy chains? We do like sudo apt install proxy chains entry. I don't know if we need this one, man. Modules unmapped. Okay. So what if we did like proxy chains and we did options? We'll say tool.
Give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me. They'll be calling me royalty.
I'm gonna just set some debugging statements in to try and follow along. I use Ubuntu as my main, and then Kali for the VM. I got the 1080 Ti GPU, 64 gigs of RAM, I believe. I wish there was a great command to pull up specs. Show all hardware specs on PC. I'm not that into the PC world, but I know some people really are. Yeah, 64, 32 gigs of RAM. I think it's DDR4 RAM, i7 processor. $1080 Ti. It's I bought the computer for like $400. And it literally came with like a 250 gigabyte SSD card, and then two 2 terabyte external HDDs. And the woman before who had it, she did like video editing, I guess. So, I mean, this thing is badass for $400. I'm telling you, Facebook Marketplace is very fruitful. Do not sleep on Facebook Marketplace. I'm confused on how to run this. So we set it up. And I guess we only want that one. If we just do Firefox. So we need it to make that command now. So if we go to like the mmap one, how does that execute?
Empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone. Just to find somewhere that finally feels like
Oh.
I hate all this overthinking. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver, no more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started.
So all it's gonna do on handle event is do
To where we started.
command equals
Out of now. To where we started. La 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 la. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights.
proxy change for
Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to
how did you add the options?
just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. I hate all this
But if we do like string self dot options like that. Is that cool? we have an event? I'll just say all requests, right? Query proxy change data. Oh, options. Tool. Firefox. Tool. What to run proxy change. What? What is it? What is async def? Where the object is called the code block of the function. These example core routine function is not called. And then it needs to combine those and takes it out from the string. Where is it doing that? So command equals that. Does it just pipe these? I guess not. Alright, well, let's try this. Sure. Let's double up on this tab. And go back. Let's see. Where's dev environment? There we go. Okay, so I'm in that shell still, I believe. I am. Okay. And this file is saved, and we can test that. With the module name. So let's do bbot -m -t footlocker.com -m proxy chains. Whoa, that's cool. It didn't break it. Localhost success ASCII effects. Okay. So I guess it will be active. That's my understanding. Watched events. DNS name? A response. HTTP underscore response. Alright, then let's keep it simple, stupid. Command equals proxy change for Firefox. How is this gonna work out? Going to the Diddy party tonight. Is there a Diddy party? Jesus. Keep your voice down, playa.
Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent.
Alright.
I'm finally facing it.
What's good at least our code runs. But it's not doing what we want. What we want it to do is to say proxy change Firefox. Like that. What if we just do that? Okay, so we need to install Burp Suite. Port trigger. Hold on, I gotta log in a port trigger on the VM. And grab that password. Let me see.
Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes.
Okay, awesome. There we go. Let's go here. CD downloads. Let's also zoom in. You guys probably can't see anything. chmod plus X. Burp Suite. Let's run that. We'll also have to. Jeez. Proxy. Quick add. Let's build a proxy. Let's go to add. Title. Burp. Host name. Local boy. Port. The usual suspect. Red. Yeah. Ooh. I didn't even know they had that color. It's the custom proxy color. Okay. This does not seem. There we go. So, for those of y'all, also, let me send a link to the Discord here in the chat. That needs to chill the fuck out. Here we go. we're trying to create an extension for an enumeration tool or a recon tool that will use proxy chains to replay requests into Burp Suite to populate your sitemap. No. I'm very curious of those patch notes too. Let's go over here, buddy. Let's make this big. Lovely. Oh, wait. Burp Suite. CA cert. Certificates. There we go. So if we look up cats again, for our test instance, let's do XSS, or this site right here, which is vulnerable to XSS. Let's go to scope, let's add, include subdomains. You add an item to target scope. Yes. Dude. And URLs and target scope. Forward all. So now this should work. There we go. Cool. Intercept is off. Well, let's look at this. Let's show in scope only. So, what we'll also have to do is can we run it from the command line to point to a proxy? Or I guess proxy chains -ng. You can use a custom file. -f config file. Okay, so let's do this. Cat etc proxy chains 4. And then we'll do this. How would we do this? Because it's a file. let's do content first. Or config equals this, but let's remove all of this.
They'll be calling me royalty.
Where's proxy DNS servers? Shirt chain, new line, proxy DNS, new line, remote DNS subnet, new line.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun.
New line.
To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one.
New line, but instead of SOCKS 4 on 9050, we're running HTTP on local at the Perp Suite port.
Until I broke the rules, my life destroyed. Life destroyed. Until I woke up.
Right to file. Okay. And then also, I've seen temp somewhere. There we go. Temp file, man.
Can I be your superhero?
So let's just do temp there, we'll do with open. Dude, oh my gosh, it's writing. Oh, there we go.
Fly away. It's the first time of today.
F equals open.
To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I
Proxy chain. .conf.
gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy.
Overwrite it. F dot write. Config. F dot close. So command is proxy change for dash F. Open. Where is the temp directory located on this thing?
Empty hearts.
Bebop temp.
The playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone.
backslash proxy chains backslash proxychains.com. And the command will run -f for file. Okay, we're gonna do this, but we're going to grab. Oh shit, it's in the VM. I mean, if we do like, where's Burp Suite? Did Burp crash? No. Okay. What if we do like, pseudo nano? Let's see. Proxy change for. Inside of Tor, HTTP 127.1.2. What if we do like proxy chains ping 127.0.0.1? Or actually, because this guy's here, let's do that. Actually, we'll go back to this. We'll go proxy chains. Curl. That worked. Look at that. Yo, GoPro. Yeah, high contrast for sure. Although hold on. I didn't even realize I was, jeez, not cool of me. That was a bot move. Hold on. Yo, born again. What up, brother? I gotta make a call real quick. Big moves. Going to pick up the server rack today, or the cabinet. And then I'm either picking up the server Monday or possibly today. We'll see. And then it's off to the races. Okay, so being that this worked, can we just add this command here and then see if that shows up? Alright, let's test this. We'll just do DNS name so it triggers. And then let's run this. I don't think it really matters. Where's... no such file found. Oh, okay. So let's just do... Python, create file. Oh, X will create the file. Okay, so let's do WX, right? Okay, so we have to create first. There we go. So, we don't have it using the name itself or anything. We're just making sure that this is running to here. So we have a bunch of events that trigger on DNS name, which there's a bunch of results. And it didn't fire off any of these. Why is that? Okay, why is it not running that? DNS underscore name. Maybe this one? We'll try this. Just to see some output, right? Setup. Where is it? What does a weight do? What if we just do that then? I would like to see the request show up. It does not want to run. Jeez. What up, Hack the Planet? It's R610. A Dell PowerEdge R610 that I'm just gonna install Proxmox on. Can we print this to just see what that's doing? It's actually not doing anything. I mean, it has proxy chains. Oh, I guess it would be an output module, right? I mean, it would be nice to fucking run. Async def setup.
Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where
Okay, well, let's see if it even gets to this. Let's do print. New line. New line. New line. Alright, let's see if it even gets to that. No, it's not. Yo, Rainbow. Yeah, the power consumption will be interesting. But it's for the love of the game. Handle underscore event. See, mmap's a bad example. Handle event doesn't work on. Async def, run it. Run. Let's see if that works. There's setup. Return away. I like that. What is query in this case? Why is my run function not running? Oh, burp. ChatGPT does not like burp intercept. Oh. So we can sanity check that and actually put that crazy print command before. Unident does not match any other outer dent action level. Oh, there. I'm gonna have to go here in a second. It's still not getting to this. See you, Rainbow. It was good talking to you about it. I mean, do I just get rid of that async stuff? Oh, async def. Handle event. Self. Comment event. Self dot command, you think? And if we do like self dot print. Set up soft fail for proxy chains. Soft fail. Oh. What about like that? Soft fail. Soft fail again. Setup soft failed for proxy chains. Why? This is too unfortunate.
Say I'm good-hearted, but
Why?
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading
Maybe we do this.
and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on
There we go.
we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways.
That worked.
And on we'll go.
But it did not. Proxy chains, visiting proxy world. Where did I put that again? Oh, right here.
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song.
Where's...
I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. And we'll grow in numbers.
It did not.
Fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number. Fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands.
It can't be self then.
We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go.
Alright. Deuces. I gotta go. I'll be on later though. Just gotta go pick up some stuff. But peace. See you guys.